Sam Darnold is having a renaissance with the Minnesota Vikings, but how is he getting it done? Let's talk about it. I'm Tyler Forness with A to Z Sports covering your Minnesota Vikings. And it's been really interesting watching Darnold be able to take the next step once he got the right infrastructure. And I think a lot of it has to do with his head coach, Kevin O'Connell, who has the utmost confidence in Sam Darnold. He has so much confidence in Darnold that he called a deep shot at his own 3-yard line right after the Vikings got a 4th down stop inside the 5. And it didn't deter him at all because he believed in Darnold. And he talked about that play and the touchdown to Jalen Naylor, which was wide open because of the brilliant design, something that they used in the preseason. But calling these plays for Darnold and believing that he can execute them is a really big part of why Darnold has had success. Quote, that, meaning those 2 throws, big time quarterback play for all those folks out there that want examples of it. I think we got 2 weeks of some pretty tangible examples of some quarterback play from Sam Darnold. I'm really proud of him, end quote. And it wasn't just that he's proud of him. O'Connell was tearing up on the podium. He was getting choked up talking about Darnold. And he's made comments like, it doesn't matter what he's done at previous stops as far as how well he's played. I want the guy who I believe can play well now. And it's coming to fruition. And one of the reasons is because of that confidence element. I wrote a long piece about confidence and how Darnold also has found his own confidence for A to Z Sports that came out Monday morning. I highly recommend you check that out. Every quarterback can be kept clean. And when they're kept clean, they can be successful. It's about what you do when things aren't clean. And Darnold's process in how he's evading pressure and how he's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him has been incredibly impressive. And why this is sustainable, and that's the final point. Can they sustain this? The answer is a flat out yes, they can sustain it. Why? Because it's the little things. They're not winning with fluke. There are some analytical charts that people have built out that talk about luck. Stuff like recovered fumbles, how other teams make or miss field goals against you, that kind of thing. The Vikings were last in the NFL last year. They were, I believe, 6th in 2022 when they went 13-4. The big thing is the Vikings haven't had a ton of luck for them this year, but they haven't needed it because they're winning on their own accord. They're winning on their own merit. And that begins and ends with Sam Darnold. That confidence that O'Connell instilled in him, that confidence that Darnold believes that he can take this to the next level. All of that combined, plus the infrastructure, the great play of the defense, which we're going to talk about a lot more over the course of the next few months, and the weapons around him, even after Justin Jefferson went out with that the thigh injury. Darnold believed he could do it, and he led that 14-play drive that eats 6 minutes and 36 seconds off the clock. This is for real. The renaissance is here, and it's time to enjoy. Tyler Forness, A to Z Sports. Skol Vikings.